Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's had a really great week. I hope that you've enjoyed a couple of the videos that Stephanie and I have put out, starting with my blog on Wednesday of just the beginning, very barest beginning of what the retreat was going to look like. And then the little video of Stephanie touring the awesome Nuthouse and our live announcement last night, which was a ton of fun. For today's Sunday, instead of having a live Sunday brunch, since I'm not in my normal setup, I'm gonna be, doing this recording, and I will have a lot of pictures to show you. And in addition to the pictures, there will be a fun announcement that Stephanie and I are also putting out. So that is, I will have the chapters, down in the video. So if you wanted to just, skip all of me blathering on and go right to the announcement, you can totally do that. But I do hope that you'll watch these pictures that I have coming up and enjoy some of the amazing work that these ladies have put into the projects. Enjoy the work that Stephanie put into creating these projects, and Shelly too. The project bags that you'll see were done by Shelly. So these all the pictures are just the craziness of what you can expect at a retreat up here in Walnutport. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the photos, and I'll hop back on to say goodbye. All right, thanks. Okay, what you all don't know is this is take 2. Hi, it's Shannon and
Stephanie. Hi.
Yay.
I had a poltergeist, so we got confused.
We are in Walnutport, Pennsylvania at the Nuthouse retreat, where we're all nuts and we're having a really good time.
We are having a great time.
A lot of awesome people are here, and they are in there working on Stephanie's very latest, very aptly named project, and we'll show sneak peeks about that, and I'm sure that you'll see that on Stephanie's videos. But we wanted to come on and do this recording and talk about what we have planned for your Tuesdays after our 2-color quilt challenge wraps up.
Because if you didn't think we didn't have a plan, think again.
Yeah. This one always has a plan. So do you want to here? You can do the drum roll, please.
Oh, drum roll. Do a drum roll.
Ta-da! The New York Beauty.
Woohoo!
Yes. So we are going to start working on this New York Beauty. So if you want the details, it is the Dazzling New York Beauty Sampler. I will put a link in it, and we'll end up having a link to this book throughout our videos over the next coming months. But we're gonna work on a wall hanging, not the huge
quilt.
Oh my gosh, that's like 54 blocks.
We looked at it and we saw that it would probably take at least a year.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe,
yeah,
actually more than a year. It was well more than a year.
Yeah.
So
we were like, no. So what we are gonna do is work for 16 weeks, which works out to 16 weeks the first and third Tuesday, just like we're doing for the 2-color quilt. So it's the same kind of commitment as the 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern time. And so 16 weeks, but 8 months is where that works out.
Yeah.
And do you want to explain what we're like, that one block is like the one arc and that kind of thing?
Yeah, sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick, Shannon and I are going to go through the book and pick the blocks that we think will work best, because we're going to use, like she was saying, we're going to do a wall hanging. So it was going to be 10 by 10?
Yes.
Yeah, so 10 by 10 blocks. So we're going to go through and pick the best blocks that we think will be conducive to the wall hanging, because there's some pieces, like the long pieces here, that we don't think will work very well. So we'll go through and we'll pick them and we'll let you guys know. And we're going to talk about this a lot more as we get on with the 2-color quilt challenge.
Yes.
And let you guys know what we're thinking, what blocks. We'll probably decide what blocks and try to give you guys a list ahead of time.
Yep.
But we're going to work on one every 2 weeks to make a 40 by 40.
Yes.
Was it? Yeah. 40 by 40. So it's not 10 by 10.
So they're
10, 20, 30, 40. So it's 4 by 4. Sorry, not 10 by 10.
They're 10-inch blocks.
10-inch blocks.
That's where the 10 came
Totally
from.
misspoke. I'm like, wait, that's a lot.
We have
of
not
blocks.
been having a lot of sleep. We've been having too much fun.
We haven't even been drinking yet. So
No.
So 4 by 4, and each block is going to be 10 inches. So
Yes.
it'll be a wall hanging that measures 40 by 40. And we're going to, like we said, pick out the best blocks that we think will work. Because we're only going to be doing, we're not going to have a big center medallion like this. We're only going to be doing enough to make something like this guy here, except this piece would be turned around. So just to get a sampling of a New York beauty. And then maybe on our own, we make a big, huge quilt. But like Shannon said, that is going to take a long time.
Yeah. And we're hoping, even if you're a very beginner FPP, with it being 2 weeks in between and having an idea of what those blocks will be before, we've even started that week, we'll give you some time to take your time and not feel rushed and not feel pressured to get them done before we start the next block. So it'll be one 10-inch block, 10.5 unfinished block every 2-ish weeks, the first and third Tuesdays of every month. And we're going to start it in December as a part of Vlogmas.
Yes.
So that's going to be fun. So that we'll have one on Stephanie's channel and then one on my channel. But then starting in January, we're going to kind of like, we're going to make it not quite as confusing. So
yeah, like we've been doing for the 2-color quilt challenge.
Yeah.
We'll start in January on Shannon's channel, and then we'll go back to mine and back and forth, kind of like that. We're going to give you the odd months again.
Yeah.
You like to be odd.
Yeah. The oddball part. So we're very excited to announce that this had started as a conversation on one of our lives.
Yes.
And we were like, that's a really good idea. I think we should do that. Yep. So again, we'll have the link. I'll put the link on this video for the book. It is something that you have to purchase. I don't know if they have a PDF version of the book. I didn't see that. I got mine from Amazon.
Yeah, me too.
It took like 4 days to get to me or something like that. And then, so you've got plenty of time before December to order that. And then we hope you will join us starting December 5th.
Yes.
Will be the first Tuesday that we'll work on one of the 10.5-inch blocks.
Yeah. And we'll let you guys know before then which blocks we picked, so that way you can get your fabrics together and all that kind of thing. So great way to use your scraps if you've got a lot of scraps. And so it's going to be a great way to start out the new year.
Yeah, I think you can tell from the picture, it is, you don't have to be afraid of color. You can go wild on this.
New York beauties are wild. Yeah.
So cool.
So awesome.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. We'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the photos. I hope you are excited about what your Tuesday nights can look like after the 2-color quilt challenge is all finished. Speaking of the 2-color quilt challenge, this Tuesday we will be sewing up block 8. Blocks 8, right? Oh my gosh, can't believe it. So yeah, that's going to be this Tuesday night. You should have received an email of the patterns from Stephanie already. If you haven't, give us a call. Give us a call. I have a phone call coming in. So give an email to Stephanie, and she will make sure that you get the patterns. If you are just joining and you have only received this month's patterns and you didn't receive the other months, those are all still free too. So again, just let Stephanie know, oh, I would like all of them, because everybody's emails come in and it's very difficult to keep straight who has which, like what month they came in. So just give a shout. Let us know if you're missing any of the previous months, and we will make sure that you have all of them for completion. And we have this month and next, and then November we will be showing off the completed 2-color quilts. And then in December, we'll be starting off the New York Beauty. So I'm really looking forward to continuing our Tuesday night routines with you, and I hope that you all are able to join. I will have a description, and I know the video I think says it, but I will make sure that there's a link to the book in the description below, just the Amazon link. You may be able to find it maybe in like a quilt store or something like that. I'm not really sure where it's all located. I found it on Amazon. That's where I ordered it from. So that's what I'll share with you. It's not affiliated or anything. It's just the link to it. Okay. So with that, I'm going to get back into the sewing room over there, and I'm going to get to work finishing up the next project. We wrap up today, so I've got to get my booty in gear and get the next thing finished so that I can say I completed it up here. Yeah, so thank you all so much. Have a fantastic Sunday, and I will talk to you all again Thursday morning on my podcast if I don't see you Tuesday night for the 2-color quilt challenge. All right, thanks everybody.